Hey guys, welcome back to the Friday Vlog where we discuss activity that goes on here with the BuzWeaver channel. That includes things like current events, headlines that are in the news, pop culture, social media, technology, sports, entertainment. If it's out there, we cover it here on the BuzWeaver channel, if it is worthy of coverage, as it were. And of course, what we do here each and every time is we take the difficult, we take the complicated, we take the tumult, and the chaos, and we try to bring it and make it as simple as possible for everyone to understand. And I want to thank all you guys across NewTek, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey for your guys' continued support. The likes, the shares, and the comments all help the channel, as well as everyone here on YouTube. I appreciate all of your guys' continued support.
We start things off from the post-millennial, and I would have to make the argument for all of you watching here on the BuzWeaver channel. You know that we take the difficult, we take the complicated, we take the tumult, we take the chaos, we take the confusion, and we break it down into very simple terms. There isn't anything particularly magical. I don't make any claims about being able to predict the future or know what's all going to happen. But what we do here on the BuzWeaver channel is we take articles, we take information, and we just look at it as objectively as possible. And of course, I have my own bias and my own leanings, but it's fair to say that it doesn't require a lot of cognition, a lot of focus, some diabolical scheming going on in the background to figure this out. But from the post-millennial, we have prominent anti-Trump pundits have been holding weekly meetings to take down Trump. Now, this is something that we have been talking about here on the BuzWeaver channel since at least 2016, about how we knew that after Trump was elected, and of course the establishment trying to talk him out of going after Hillary Clinton and pursuing things that they are now doing right now. So no sooner did Trump get out did they start pursuing him after they had talked him out of not pursuing Hillary Clinton. But they wasted no time going after him. And also, of course, our favorite article, or mine in particular, I'm sure you guys probably find this as a bit comical as I do, but from 2020, we have Molly Ball's article. Remember? The secret history of the shadow campaign that saved the 2020 election. This was the left speak, snark, spiking the football that they were able to coordinate to take down and ensure that Donald Trump did not become president. And of course, it's a 8,000 worded spiking the football article where she essentially says what this article is saying right here, what we've always known, what we've always talked about here on the BuzWeaver channel. When it comes to Donald Trump, it's not about the rule of law or getting justice. It is a willful and intentional act of lawfare to go after Donald Trump to ensure that he is drained of his money, he can't make certain campaign rallies, or particularly today, as of this recording, which is Thursday, April the 25th, that he can't attend the Supreme Court ruling on his immunity, or as they rule on or talk about or discuss presidential immunity, or his particular request for immunity in certain areas. A new article out from Politico reveals that a select group of lawyers and legal pundits have been working behind the scenes to squash a Trump second term using the media. They've been sharing narratives, honing points, and working together to intellectually stress test the arguments facing Trump on his journey through the American legal system that you are putting him through, that the Establishment Uni-party coordinated together is putting him through. Right here, just like Molly Ball's article, the names of those who have been at these meetings are all too familiar, and their tactics mirror those undertaken in 2020 to manipulate media to sway the presidential elections in Biden's favor. Going back to Molly Ball's article. Absolutely. The secret shadow campaign. A group began meeting weekly in 2020 every Friday on Zoom calls with congressional staffers for J6 committee's members to coordinate their narrative about Trump and the lawfare directed at him. They're just saying it out loud. They're just saying it right in our face. Every Friday, they meet on Zoom to hash out the latest twists and turns in the Trump legal saga and intellectually stress test the arguments facing Trump on his journey through the American legal system. So snarky, so ridiculous. I hope people are paying attention. If any of you are watching this and you are contending with, discussing this with family members, friends, colleagues, whomever, You are welcome to share this video with them, and you can look up the shadow campaign on my main video platform to see the video that we did on the shadow campaign Molly Ball's article. The meetings were not recorded and were off the record. Those in attendance have various media affiliations. The host of the meeting, Norm Eisen, was a senior member of the Obama administration and has actively worked to get attorneys who worked with Trump during the White House term disbarred. He worked on the first impeachment trial of Trump in Congress, and claims that Trump and not Biden, wow, will weaponize government agents, will weaponize government against his opponents. Eisen was also co-founder of the DC-based nonprofit that brought the case to remove Trump from the Colorado ballot. So there you have it. You have particular distinctive individuals who are coordinating together, named in this article. They're actually named. They are so emboldened, they are so determined, they are so desperate to take down Donald Trump that they are just telling people exactly what they're doing. You know why they're doing this? I get this question all the time. Why is this happening? Why is this going on? Because they're getting away with it. That's why. They have positioned themselves. And as we have talked about here on the channel, in 2016, polite society, American society, gave the left an inch because they couldn't reconcile that Donald Trump was the duly elected president. And so they couldn't reconcile psychologically or emotionally that Donald Trump had won. So society gave them an inch. They took that inch and they hijacked our culture. They hijacked our society. They hijacked our institutions. And now they can do whatever they want. And they're doing it now in everyone's face. Just like Molly Ball, who basically instigated and started the process right here with her article in 2020. And it's continued. It's continued on because since the early 1900s, the Establishment Uni-party, the coalitions of organizations, groups, CEOs, corporations, the military-industrial complex, media, Hollywood, all those within areas of power, bankers, so forth, PR people, all these individuals that have influence in society have become part of this cabal of people that meet together to ensure that our government does what's mostly in their interest to an extent. And that is so that they can get their contracts, so they can get their subsidies, so they can get their tax breaks, so they can get their stories, so they can get their information out ahead of everything to work in a coordinated effort. And it's absolutely staggering, especially from this article from the Post-Millennial, who outlines it perfectly as to exactly what they're doing and just outlining it out in the open. Now, I'm not suggesting that the Post-Millennial is part of that cabal. I am just saying that they are willing to at least admit and outline exactly what is happening. It's absolutely extraordinary. But I welcome your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section. Are you now seeing this? Are you now able to share a video like this with individuals who may not be sure exactly what all is going on? Now you have the firepower. And that's what I had for you guys this Friday.
All right, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this Friday vlog. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the comments. And of course, below this video, you can find the various social media links that I belong to, as well as if you order frequently from Amazon or a Prime member. I have my links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you're interested in a VPN, a virtual private network, my favorite is TrustZone. I have that link down there below. And of course, all you guys across New Tech, BitChute, Rumble, and Odyssey, your guys' support has been amazing, as well as here on YouTube. And appearing there on the screen, that'll be the channel icon. You guys can click on that to subscribe, as well as to select notification. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys behind the Galaxy phone camera next week.